And I've got another video to post for you. Some people have actually asked for them.
In a month. In a month. You know, some people, it's a year to make that kind of money. Okay? This guy goes around, and I mean, damn it. To go around and just record people and make that kind of money, it kind of makes you think, you know, you ask yourself, damn, you're out here breaking your back, doing the right thing. These assholes, they go around agitating people, and they're bringing in crazy money. But that's him. Check Amaganserre Press. Check this one out, guys. Let me bring it up. Hang on. All right, so here's Amaganserre Press. At 271,000 subscribers, he's raking in 30 grand a month, guys. 30 grand a month. I know some people that make that in 1 year. And all this guy does is go around pissing people off, agitating people, pissing the post office off because their signs are not worded right. 30 grand? Jesus, that's good money. I don't know. You got to be a little cold-hearted when you know that there are people out there, and I'm not just saying one or two people. We're talking a lot of people don't want to be on nobody's camera.
Okay, people don't have privacy because of these people here. They're making a lot of money. Basically, they're professional assholes, okay? Let's just call it what it is, and let's see if we can make the point even better. Notice there's a sign that says no loitering.
Don't check out my community tab, the YouTube community posts.
You can't really make it out, but there's a blue sign that says no loitering. Okay, and you know what's loitering? You know, people say, well, what's that? Well, let's take a look at something real quick. We have here the First Amendment, the text of the First Amendment, and I'm going to read it to you in case you can't read it. You know, I mean, I'm sure you can read it. It's just that my camera work is not the best. Congress shall make no laws respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Okay, so this doesn't really apply. Or abridging the freedom of speech. Okay, so they're saying you're abridging the freedom of speech. However, going into a crowded theater and yelling fire, as cliche as it may sound, is illegal, and you could cause a lot of injury, and you would be accountable. You'd be culpable for that. Okay, so you don't abridge the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. What I see going around harassing people does not qualify for protecting this. Oh, we're First Amendment auditors, we're protecting things. Let's look at this. There's another couple of legal definitions, and yes, if you talk to a lawyer, you'll probably get 4 different answers. If you have a legal question, talk to 6 lawyers, you'll get 23 different answers. Disorderly conduct, actions that disturb others. By the way, that's on statutes in every state, every county, I mean everywhere. Minor criminal offenses such as loitering or disturbing the peace. Loitering is to linger or hang around in a public place of business where one has no particular or legal purpose. And notice the word legal. So if you're casing a joint out, okay, you can say, well, I have a purpose. I'm taking film so I can, burglarize the place. Loitering says no. You have to have a legal purpose, okay? So if you're hanging around a public place or business where one has no particular or legal purpose, that is loitering, okay? I mean, that's just what it is, okay? And that's applicable because here's a sign that says, no loitering.
Make sure you check that out from now on, but we've been putting up a few posts that a couple of municipalities and other government entities that have violated our rights in the past. We have served several of them with notice of intent to sue. So, just for those of you who didn't see the posts, that includes Sundance, Wyoming, Sheriff Jeff Hodge, the Henderson, Nevada Police Department, Tempe, Arizona Police Department, the Officer Mace who physically assaulted me, and Coeur d'Alene Police Department have all been served. So we'll give you an update as soon as we can.
Okay, they sue people also. So in addition to making $30,000 a month, and that's just for Jason. That's not his son Pigpen. His real name is Ben, but I call him Pigpen, and I call Jason, instead of Gutterman, I say Guttertrash, because that's what he is. But yeah, they make money off of suing people too, and they're getting settlements. Now, a lot of his videos, he says, "Oh, I've never sued anyone. That's not what I'm here for." We got to call BS on that one. Okay, he does sue people. He has sued. He has gotten settlements. And let's see if we can look at one of the people he's suing. Okay, this is going to be one of the people he's suing. And let's look at their encounter.
Let's see. Are you the sheriff by any chance, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I introduce myself to you?
Nope.
No? Really?
I'll be back with you in a minute.
Really?
Yeah. what?
Really? So you try to be professional and courteous
I'm
and...
going in here to do business.
Yeah, but that was a little rude, don't you think? Well, fuck off then, jack off. You're a fool. You're a fool.
The guy was trying to do some business, and you heard what his reaction is. And for this, Jason's going to sue the sheriff, and there's the sheriff right there. Okay? And knowing the county commissioners, they'll probably get a settlement, you know? Because usually they say, well, you know, it's probably cheaper just to settle, you know? And so in addition to his $30,000 a month, that's what he gets paid, he's going to sue this guy and probably get a whole lot more, you know? So you throw in the lawsuits, you throw in this, yeah, they're going to, I don't know what to say, but they're going to make a lot of money. And subscribers love it. And here they are at a post office, and they're what I call loitering. It's not just me, it's a legal definition.
That says it's a restricted area and no trespassing, then we respect the sign and don't go in. If there is no sign, then the assumption there is that it's not a restricted area and we can walk in. So,
and that is a lie. They don't respect the signs. They never respect the signs. They're not going to respect the signs. It's just, and they sue people for doing their job.
pay attention to signs and read them carefully. A lot of signs are written very ambiguously.
No, they're not ambiguous.
So here's a loading dock area.
Okay, first of all, they're not ambiguous. They're pretty straightforward. And this guy is a straight-out liar. If you haven't figured that out, I mean, let's just call it for what it is. This guy is a flat-out liar. And that's what he's doing. He's lying. And
but we have seen that more than once. Yeah, it says recommended on this side too.
And there's a no loitering sign too.
So there you.
But actually, he conveniently passed that up. Let's see if I can. Can you see that sign where it says no loitering? I got my red bar in the way, but it says no loitering. Okay, but he's conveniently passed by it. But there's a sign there that says no loitering. And just earlier he says, well, I respect signs. It's important to respect the signs. Bullshit. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I mean, this guy is a flat-out liar, and he's going to continue to be a liar. And there's nothing that's going to stop him from lying. But it says no loitering. Oh, you got to read the signs. You got to respect the signs. No, this guy's a liar.
I didn't know that.
What's going on?
Sorry?
What's going on?
What's going on? I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. You guys are standing there with cameras or whatever outside of the post office.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just wondering what you're doing.
Oh, well, we're obviously taking some video outside of the post office.
For?
Well, that's.
Okay. Very strange.
Well, I don't know. I think it's strange to ask somebody what they're doing.
No, that's not very strange. That's pretty typical. Hey, what are you doing? I mean, you're filming out there. Now, they say they're First Amendment auditors. First of all, where does the First Amendment come in on this? Harassing people, loitering, kicking up dirt. How does that relate to the First Amendment? Bothering people, screwing with people, you know. I mean, again, how does screwing with people, you know, what does that have to do with defending the First Amendment? Because I have no idea. I don't see it. You know.
No, I don't, because I don't know either one of you two guys.
I don't know you either.
And you're standing there very suspicious, so don't give me that shit.
What? Listen, calm down, you'll live longer. What's suspicious to me is walking up to somebody demanding to know what they're doing.
I didn't demand it.
This isn't a jail, and you're not the warden. Have a nice day. Go enjoy the sunshine.
Okay, tell me he's not trying to start a fight. I mean, he's starting a fight, okay? That's pretty simple. You know, and he's agitating and mouthing off, oh, you can't demand anything from me. He wasn't demanding. He said, hey, what's going on? How you doing? You know, stuff like that. But, you know, you're going to get a flippant answer from these guys. They're looking for trouble, okay? And for $30,000 a month, that's what they do. They're professional assholes.
What's going on today?
Sorry?
What's going on today?
Can I just ask who I'm speaking with?
Deputy Stone of the Alpine County Sheriff's Office.
And badge number?
Okay, this is not a good thing that the cop just did. I used to be a policeman, you know, a long time ago in Georgia. And, you know, whenever you approach somebody and somebody says name and badge number, no, we didn't give it right away. It's like, excuse me, let's start with your identification real quick. This is what I'm here for. But the introduction part was not recommended, and we did not do it. And when people, you know, wanted the name and badge number, we usually didn't do that. Now, there were some reasons to do that, but believe it or not, for the most part, we did not do that, even when asked to do so. First of all, it's on display. All you got to do is look. Okay? But anyway, no, when somebody pops off with something, a demand and stuff like that, as a policeman, you lose your footing when you give up and you lose ground. And this guy already gave up his position, okay? So he's useless. He, in the police community, would be probably a grass eater.
Badge number 12234.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Just take some video on this beautiful day.
Okay. Sounds good. Just wondering, somebody called, said they had a confrontation with somebody.
Somebody called and said they had a confrontation?
Yeah, with somebody out here. Did you guys see anything? Or
A confrontation? No.
okay, sounds good.
A confrontation? No. Guess what? He just lied to the cop. That is on the statutes. It is illegal to lie to the cops. And by the way, the statutes don't run out anytime soon on those. Lying to a cop, yes, he did. And yes, you can take warrants out on this guy right now. Oh, that happened a while ago. Well, no. First of all, it happened not that long ago, just a few days ago. And the statute of limitations, I'm sure haven't run out. Lying to the cop, interfering with an investigation, there's a whole lot of crimes right now. I guess, you know, somebody's going to have to start going after these guys. Okay? This policeman just lost his place. He started off bad. Actually, I think he's a sheriff's deputy. But anyway, he lost his place. Horrible job on the cop's part. And then walked away and didn't even get the guy's name. Now, somebody asked for my name and badge number. You're going to have to ID. I need to see an ID. You don't just tell me something. I got to see it. And that's the way we did it. And, you know, it really worked well. And every time we did something like that, we made a small report. And this, you know, and you'd be amazed at how important these small reports are in the future. And this is huge. This guy lied to the cops. Plain and simple.
All right, you guys have a nice day.
All right, good, thank you. And just a quick question, Deputy. Do you have your badge? You have your camera on?
Yeah, I just
You
turned it
do.
off.
Just turn. I got you. Cool.
All right.
All right. You have a good day. Thank you. We appreciate you.
No, you don't appreciate him. You're a liar. You just lied to the
And you know
cop.
what? Just because you're being so professional and courteous, I'm going to tell you exactly what we're doing, which you probably know already. Yeah, go ahead and turn that. I'll give it a minute to boot up for you.
It's on.
All right, cool. So I just don't tell you what I'm doing initially because we want to see. Let me step out of the driveway here because we want to just see how you're going to handle it and see what goes on. But what we're doing is a First Amendment audit. I don't know if you're aware of
Yeah,
what that
I
is or not. Is that what you assumed we were doing?
Okay, what he's doing is not a First Amendment audit. It's just harassing people, kicking up dirt, trespassing and loitering and lying. That's what he's doing. Okay? This cop is piss poor. I mean, he's of no use. If you have to call the cops on somebody like that, ask for a meat eater. Okay? Or what we call a road dog, at least in the South. Don't get some Casper milk toast on the scene. Not going to work.
No, I mean, we're in Sedona. People videotape all the time, you know.
Gotcha.
Nothing out of the ordinary, you know.
I got you. So it was more about somebody calling about a confrontation.
Yeah, there was a confrontation here.
There was a confrontation. That is a confrontation. Legally speaking, that was a confrontation that you started, Jason Guttertrash.
That they had with somebody, so I was just wondering if you guys were doing, but no, I mean, we're in Sedona. Everybody takes pictures.
Gotcha.
Nothing weird.
All right, cool. No, I have no idea how many times either a sheriff's deputy or police officer will show up and think that we're not allowed to be on postal property taking video. So I appreciate you being educated and properly trained and knowledgeable. That's
good.
refreshing. And I hope your department is that way.
Yeah, where are you guys from?
Originally, I'm from New York,
Nice.
but not anymore. I
So
got
you
out of there years ago.
Visiting in the village?
Just visiting, yeah. Just
Nice.
drive with it. It's beautiful. It's our second time here.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice out here. I like it.
We were here about, I don't know, what, 6-7 months ago?
Yeah, I think so.
February. Yeah, but I know you have better things to do. I really want to tell you, I appreciate you. You're doing a service for, as in anything. There's good photographers, there's bad photographers, there's good law enforcement guys, there's bad law enforcement out there. So you're representing the good guys by all appearances here today. We appreciate that. And I'm just going to ask you one question before you leave that I ask all law enforcement when I have a conversation with them. What do you think a good law enforcement officer's worst enemy is?
Oh, worst enemy. I mean, anybody could be our enemy, I guess.
A bad cop.
Bad cop.
Because bad
Okay, we just know right now that Jason was never a cop.
cops are getting good officers hurt and killed all over the country weekly.
Yeah. How many cops do you know they're going to say, hey, what's the worst thing for a good cop, a bad cop? Well, let me tell you, I used to be a cop, and as far as bad cops go, there's a whole lot of them. Okay? I mean, a bunch of them. Now, I'm talking about the South, specifically Georgia, but let me tell you, as far as dirty cops, that's probably the majority. Well, yeah, I'll say it. It's definitely the majority of them, and I think that's nationwide. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of bad cops, and yeah, they do get people killed, and they do a lot of other things, and they erode the confidence of the people. But anyway, my point is this Jason Guttertrash being the liar that he is, So that's exactly what he is. He's a liar, and he tells a joke, hey, what do you think the worst thing for a good cop is? Yeah, right. Obviously, this guy has never worked for a police department and never been to a police academy. Oh, you want to know about dirty cops? Go to a police academy. They'll tell you about those.
You should have thought of that first, jackass.
And that's what this guy is. I'm going to close here, and I'm posting it. I'm going to post more regularly because people are actually asking me to post more videos. I personally hate the sound of my voice, but some people seem to think it's okay. So I appreciate the subscribers and the comments. Yeah, go ahead and click like and subscribe if you get a chance or if you feel up to it. Thanks.